Hey everyone, Chris Campbell here with Freedom in Christ Ministries USA and Gen Free. One of the things that I've been asked so many times as a youth specialist for years is why is it important that we continually try to focus in on young people, on this life phase of adolescence that stretches from just outside of elementary school into young adulthood. And I think we all sort of know the answer to that. It's because that is the next generation who will set the tone for the world around us. But since post-World War II, we are living in a time and an era where really teenage years, adolescence, is a modern phenomenon. And now more than ever in the 2020s, the pathway to significance and notoriety is to create your own sense of branding, to be able to market yourself. And as those of us who subscribe to Freedom in Christ teaching, and has that's laid out in the Bible, acceptance, security, significance really only comes from knowing who we are in Christ. We're the recipients of God's unconditional love and His grace. And we are constantly working against the world, the flesh, and the devil, who are providing alternative suggestions and temptations to lure young people into a false sense of identity. The other thing I would say is it's really important that as young people, as they're expanding their mind, their way to think, they're neurologically, new things are happening, they're able to pick up on more abstract concepts like spirituality, is they have to understand that their identity is more about who their Creator says they are than anything else. And it's also important for a young person to understand that they are more than their childhood woundings. So that's why I'm such a strong advocate of Gen Free and the leadership that is happening now, moving into the 2020s, because these are just a few concepts that is so important that not just a teen understands, but for those people who work with teenagers, who love teenagers, who want to introduce them to who they are in Christ and teach them how to live free in Christ. Those are a few things to keep in mind.